Hey everybody, this is Dr. Daniel Choi here from North Texas Dental Surgery, Wisdom Teeth and Denture Implant Center, and I wanted to make a video talking about why a snap-in denture. Okay, so if you already have a denture, what is a denture really, right? It's a piece of plastic we shape and color to look like, your gums and natural teeth. It is a prosthesis, right? So it's made to, basically mimic a body part. Well, if, like I said, if you have a denture, there's no need to explain what your frustrations might be, right? Patients say that, listen, that thing's like falling out of my mouth, so I need to use a lot of denture adhesive. When I'm eating or talking, my denture tends to destabilize sometimes. If you're a gagger, you have issues with it causing gagging, especially with an upper denture. Speaking can be a little bit difficult. It can just feel like a mouthful. So these are the main issues, right? So basically when we talk about denture issues, we're talking about, again, all those issues, but mainly I like to say retention and stability issues, meaning retention, how does it stay in your mouth? I don't want it falling out of my mouth. And then also stability, I don't want to be eating and it's going like this all the time, right? So when we talk about specific issues though, let's talk about the issues with an upper denture, right? So an upper denture, it actually stays in pretty decent, especially if you use a lot of denture adhesive on the roof of this right here. The reason is that, obviously this covers the palate, so we have a lot of surface area for this denture to kind of engage into the roof of the mouth. So that's the advantage, of an upper denture. But at the same time, that's the drawback, because when it's covering that much of the roof of the mouth, gaggers really hate it, right? Because when it's extending that far back in the back of the mouth, even the throat area, patients just can't get over that gagging reflex. The other major impact to that is that when it's covering the roof of the mouth, you can't really taste foods very well. So shockingly, we think that a lot of our taste buds are on on our tongue, but a lot of our perception of taste, we have a lot of taste buds on the roof of the mouth and the throat area. So we taste foods when that tongue contacts the roof of the mouth. And so when you have this covering the roof of the mouth, you have a big compromise in your perception of taste. So that's one thing about an upper denture too. But otherwise, in the grand scheme of things, when you compare an upper denture versus a lower denture, it's not that bad, because the lower denture is a whole nother beast. Okay, so why is a lower denture such an issue, right? So the lower denture, number one, we're talking about the jaw and the stability, you just don't have as much surface area down there for that lower denture to really grip on. And also, the real big problem is that when you're talking or you're eating, your tongue is a very large muscle. And so what happens is when you're talking or you're eating, you move your tongue, and when your tongue moves, the floor of the mouth becomes elevated also. So when the floor of the mouth becomes elevated, immediately the denture kind of becomes destabilized. So again, when you're talking or eating, your denture wants to do this, okay? And it just drives people crazy. And so anytime talk to a relative, and obviously if you have a denture too, through personal experience, sometimes lower dentures drive people so crazy that they don't even use it at all, and they're just gumming at their food, right? And it just sits on their nightstand or their bathroom. And, again, the denture can be extremely frustrating because of that. So, denture issues, when we talk about issues, the upper denture, again, has, retention issues aren't that as bad, because again, you can use a lot of denture glue against the roof of the mouth here, and then use a lot of the denture glue and it sticks in place. The lower denture is just, you could put all the dang denture glue you want against this thing and it's just still gonna rock all over the place. The other issue too is that as you age and you lose more bone naturally, because if you don't have your teeth, your bones start shrinking, then your retention and stability issues that you have now, they're just going to get even worse over the years. So the problems that we have right now just become magnified. So again, if you talk to people who have an upper and lower denture, it's just this lower is especially a nightmare. Okay, so it's almost become the standard of care where we try to do some sort of implant supported snap-in denture for these patients. Otherwise, their quality of life, ability to chew foods just significantly decreases when they go into a denture. So basically, that's what the issues are with a traditional denture, and that's why you need to look at the option of a snap-in denture, because the snap-in denture, just, again, that retention issue, the stability issue, it's, largely gone. Now, it's not like having your own natural teeth again. Nothing is better than having your own natural teeth compared to a snap-in denture, but the snap-in denture, again, is a hell of a lot better than, some of those other issues, those complaints that we were just complaining about. So this is those are basically the reasons why you should definitely consider a snap-in denture. So if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll be happy to answer them. And hopefully you guys found this video useful. Thank you.